What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another Star Wars Unlimited Universe video. In today's video, we are going to talk about the Sith Purebloods. Also, I hope that you're doing well today. And in this video, just gonna talk about the Sith Purebloods, and of course, also to those who enslaved them. Now, the thing about the Sith Purebloods, they are, from what I specifically know, that they are one of the original Siths from way back when. They were a primitive species that definitely ruled their specific areas of the galaxy with such power. Of course, wielding the dark side. These Sith Purebloods had specific things that they had upon their lives that made them such a great species within the dark side of the Force. But again, they were a primitive species, right? That when they got enslaved by the Dark Jedi at the time, I just sit back and I'm just like, man, like wondering, what could have possibly been had this, had the purebloods of the Sith at the time had gained a better mind, like stronger mind, basically, because they got taken advantage of, right? Because they weren't that smart. They were basically just filled with such power from the dark side of the Force, but they couldn't fully extend their the knowledge of their mind to be able to not allow the dark Jedi to fully take advantage of them. It's just one of those things, guys, that when I sit back and I study these very powerful beings within the Force at their time, that the Dark Jedi came in, they basically did what most Siths do, because when you think about it, the Jedi themselves, if they come across Force users and stuff, they have them join them at a very young age. I believe that the reason why they do this is simply because these babies can't think for themselves. They can't make a specific decision, and I kind of correlate that to the Sith Purebloods, where they can't fully think for themselves to make a specific decision, an educated decision, basically through the Force, to be able to say, hey, we'll teach you some things, but not everything. But what they did was they taught the Dark Jedi everything about the power of the dark side, specific other things, and then that's when they the Dark Jedi took advantage of them. So the Jedi themselves, they don't have that type of a heart to where they're like, we're only going to use you to get better than you so that we can take advantage of you. For them, but at the same time, they still take advantage of people anyway. The Jedi do it anyway, because again, they take advantage of these parents, and then they take their children away from them to have them go to these Jedi temples and learn the light side of the Force and live their lives in that way. But the Purebloods, it's just one of those things, guys, where I just sit back and I'm just like, man, if only they had the specific mindset of we need to be careful at who we trust or entrust with the knowledge that we have. But again, their knowledge of thinking for themselves was just slightly off, that they had they allowed these Dark Jedi to come in and overtake and rule them. And then of course we ended up having the course of them being having created these inbreeds that took their blood and created new life. But again, the new life to come, over the many decades to come, are not specifically that strong in the Force as these purebloods were. So this is one of those things, guys, that I just sit back and I'm just like, always just like, man, like what if these purebloods were actually able to move forward with not just the technology that created the tombs and stuff like that and all of that stuff, but that they actually had the powerful mind to think for themselves what could have been moving forward when it's pertaining to the Sith and the dark side of the Force. But with that, guys, leave some comments, comment sections below. What did y'all think of this video? What are your thoughts on this topic? I'm really looking forward to reading your comments if you decide to share with me today here in this video. But with that, guys, as always, remember, the Force will be with you always.